Hello all, good morning, and today we'll be talking about Staphysagria, a very interesting remedy, a very old remedy. Why I'm telling, why I use this word orthodox. Orthodox doesn't mean that outdated. Orthodox is something which is well established and still persist today. Old है लेकिन gold है. Understand this. What is this Staphysagria all about? Let us understand through Alan's keynote. Orthodox doesn't mean that outdated. Orthodox is something which is well established and still persist today. Old है लेकिन gold है. Understand this. What is this Staphysagria all about? Let us understand through Alan's keynote. हमारे मन से कुछ नहीं बोलते हैं. So Staphysagria is elements from thwarted pride, envy or chagrin, bad effects of sexual excesses, loss of vital force, mortification, unmerited insults. Understand, unmerited insults, indignation and vexation. Vexation is is vexation. Okay. Very sensitive, very dignified, great indignation about things done by others or by himself. Okay, ill-humored, everything, insult, Staphysagria. But let us understand the physical generals. Very interesting. Now, styles, very important, Staphysagria. Toothache, very important, Staphysagria. Then there is a ball, sensitizes stomach and abdomen hanging down, very important. Then urinary system. Now understand. You need to understand the mind, body and the soul axis. It's really interesting. Urging to urinate, has to sit at urinal for hours. In young married woman, after coition, after difficult labor. Now this sentence is something which touched my heart. Burning in urethra when not urinating, and not urinating he has done in a very across time. So try to understand. Burning in urethra when not urinating. Mind, body and the soul, I'll come to that. Urging and pain after urinating in prostatic troubles of old men, prolapse of bladder. Now male reproductive system, and okay, that you can read back. Mechanical injuries, sharp cutting instruments. Let us understand these mechanical injuries of Staphysagria. Post-surgical operations, stinging, smarting pains. Okay. Yeah, that is all. So, let us understand Staphysagria with the mind, body and the soul axis. Staphysagria as a general personality I'm talking about is a very mild, yielding, affectionate, very egoistic. No doubt, he is very egoistic. But he doesn't flash off his ego everywhere. Hey, I have done like this, like Natsumikas, right? Like sulfurs. Hello, sir, how are you? Staphysagria has a subtle ego, I'm telling you. If that is an art. Why Hammond sir has said that homeopathy is an art, you have to just observe Staphysagria. I cannot teach you Staphysagria. You need to perceive through my words. What is Staphysagria? Staphysagria has a subtle ego. This subtle ego, you have to perceive through this third eye. I always focus upon this third eye. Staphysagria is very dignified. You will not find Staphysagria dancing on the street like this. Like I have said in my Aurum video, if you go back 2 years back, I have put up an Aurum video. But same Aurum is also very egoistic, very honorable person. He will not dance like ऐसा नहीं नाचेगा नहीं. Staphysagria is a very decent fellow. This decency is Staphysagria. Polite Staphysagria. Always bowing down. Hello sir, how are you sir? Always he will see to it that he doesn't do any mistake. Why? Because if at all I will do mistake, someone will scold me, reprimand me, reproach me, admonish me, insult me, mortify me, vex me. So, if at all the person who is very sensitive to this all emotions which I just said before, How will this man? He will see, if I am a person, and I am a very casual, happy-go-lucky man, and I don't care. There is a small tin of uh, aerated drink, and I just kick off on the streets. I just can give a kick on that. Staphysagria will not do that. He will not even kick a small stone on the road. Why? Because if I do this, someone may get hurt, or someone may say, "Hey, क्या करता है?" Or someone may say, "Hey, you don't have manners. Hey, you don't do this." This Staphysagria means a lot for him. So he will always pose himself a very diligent, very obedient, very disciplined, very polite, and a very what can be said, a very goody boy. But he will never sit like this. He will always sit like, "Hello doctor, how are you? Yes? Huh, doctor, yeah, tell me, can I help you?" So, acha, okay. Acha, doctor, if you ask me like this, okay. Read the repertory in before, not nowadays the repertory. In old repertories, you'll find in ailments from domination, you'll find 2-3 remedies. One is Staphysagria, second is carcinosin, third is Oromur natronatum, and fourth is coffea. These are the 4 individuals who get dominated by their parents, by the society, by the neighbors, by everyone. Why? Because he is a very coward person. Why coward? Coward means what? He is not able to express himself. क्या होगा तो? Causticum example in my video I told you कि मैंने कचरा किया नहीं है, मैं कचरा उठाऊंगा नहीं. Causticum. कुछ भी करो, प्रिंसिपल को बुलाओ, जाओ. I am right, and in my own way I will not do that. Staphysagria, okay. But sir, but just like silica also. Silica मैंने जो वीडियो से बताया कि वो वर्ड्स बाहर निकलते अंदर जाता है. That is out of timidity. That is out of timidity. What people will think about me. Image conscious is silica, and Staphysagria is insult conscious. So we have some rubrics. I'll just tell you the rubrics. Wonderful rubrics of Staphysagria. It is not my own mathematics. I'm talking about repertory. We have a rubric: speech swallowing his words. If at all someone scolds him, if a teacher scolds him, and that is not his fault at all, then he will say, actually sir, actually wants to plead his side. Actually wants to, fight against this injustice. But Staphysagria will swallow his emotion. Actually sir, silica swallows words out of timidity. Staphysagria swallows word out of insult and cowardiceness. Very dignified like this. Staphysagria child will never ask his parents more than 2 times. Papa, I want a cycle. Papa, I'll get it for you. Second, Papa, actually everyone has a cycle in my school, so I also want a cycle. Okay, better I'll get you for next month. Okay, sir. Now, that far and no further. Now we will not see. Not even ask. Nahi to nahi. Now this hidden, subtle ego, this hidden, subtle emotions, this hidden, subtle dignity of Staphysagria is the PQRS. अरे बोल ना, अपना ही बाप है यार, अपनी माँ है. अरे मांग ना. हक से मांगो यार, प्यार करो. I've seen so many cases. I've seen even my fellow homeopaths also. Dignity छोड़ के काम करो यार. बैठो, be humble, be grounded. Humble है Staphy, लेकिन grounded Staphy is not grounded. Staphy is always छोड़ो ना, मांगो. I want it, बस. I want a cycle, but they don't, because they fear of insult. Why? अरे बोला ना एक बार लेके आएंगे. Staphysagria doctor, I don't share anything with my parents. Why? No, because I feel they don't listen to me. They try to judge me. I don't like people judging me. Why do they judge me? Just listen to me what I feel. But they suppress their emotions. We have a rubric, emotions suppressed. We have a rubric, anger suppressed. Staphysagria is a person. We have a rubric, anger with face red or earlobes red and hot. Kitna gussa. So much of anger that the ear becomes red hot. Understand this? This expressions of Staphysagria is directly on the face. We can make out that अरे इतना गुस्सा है इसको. I'll give a short example. I always like to give this example. I was kicked out of my classroom because I was playing some mischief, as usual. Not as usual, I was a very good boy. I was a very obedient, diligent, dutiful, responsible student of my college and my school. People will know. Please don't comment anything, okay? Because my friends will comment. एक मिनट में लगे comment करेंगे, हाँ? So, and I was kicked off as usual, and I was like relaxing out of the class like this. And one child, see how we understand live materia medica, how we understand behavior materia medica, how we understand this materia medica live in your life. These are the experiences, and this is where homeopathy excels. If you have old, beautiful, bitter, sweet, hot memories, that will enhance your knowledge of materia medica. This child, my friend, I won't say my friend, he was a very studious boy, and he was also kicked out, and he was out, he was just sitting out. क्या हो गया तेरे को, क्या हो गया? शराब होके तो क्या हो गया? नहीं यार छोड़ ना यार, क्या हो गया? तो मेरी गलती नहीं थी, मेरे को खाली मेरी टीचर ने बाहर निकाला. It was not my fault. Why did she just kick me out of this class? I don't know. It was not my fault. I never do this. I never do. I just try to pass away. It's okay. इतना कैसे, इतना क्या लेता है? मन पे नहीं लेना इतना. Don't take it by heart. So I was just trying to explain this, and within 1 minute he was like, and he fall down. My God! I told my teacher, I won't take the name of the student. Arey, teacher, please come out, see what happened. And he was, see the individuality. I was like, okay, college class ke bahar, it's okay. And he was like, he was suffering with this fits of epilepsy because of this suppressed anger within. If that time I would have been a homeopath, I would have definitely given him Staphysagria. But this is how we have imbibed medicines in our mind. You need to do that. If you have that emotions, that dedication, that devotion, you will definitely do that. Now the mind, body and the soul axis of Staphysagria. That is this wonderful rubric. I was reading Alan's. My dear friends, don't miss Alan's keynotes and Boric Materia Medica 100%. I will be coming up with a small short video of what are the basic qualities of a homeopath to excel in your practice. In those Alan's keynote, you need to by heart Alan's keynote. बस कुछ नहीं करो. Students, you have ample amount of time. Start by hearting Alan's keynote, because जैसे आप Alan's keynote by heart करते जाओगे, and I will be coming up with some all remedies of Alan's keynote with the mind, body and the soul axis. So when you recollect the physical symptoms, when I am coming up with the mind, body and the soul axis, you will get the remedy not by brains but by heart. Okay, so Alan's keynote, you need to read and see how beautifully as the sentence is. Burning in urethra when not urinating. Staphy is a wonderful remedy for urine problems, urine infections, honeymoon dysuria, and this burning urethra when not urinating. Now this is very important. When not urinating means what? Not putting out my urine outside, keeping up inside. That burns more. Are you understanding? Pissed off means what? What is pissed off? He's spoiled off. He don't want to spoil off. He pissed off big time in the game. Yeah? He pissed off in the middle of the game. He pissed off in the seminar hall. He pissed off our friendship. He pissed off our relationship. Means what? Pissed off यानी क्या? खड़ा होके seriously pissed off? No. He pissed off means he is spoiled. साला क्या किया यार? Shit. He doesn't want to spoil. He don't want to put it out. He don't want to get. He just want to suppress it, because if at all it comes out, it will spoil everything. And the more he's suppressing within, the more it will spoil it. The more the more is suppressing within, the more is the burning. More the emotions suppressed, more the problems coming up. Is burning in urethra when not urinating. Very interesting. Painful urination. करना है लेकिन छोड़ना. I know it is painful to tell about it. I know it is painful to express my emotions. I know urination is throwing off your wasted things, throwing off your unwanted things. But throwing off your unwanted thing is very important. But Staphysagria, think it 10 number of times to throw out. That is coming. We have a rubric. Cowardice cannot express his opinion. This is very important of Staphysagria. Hence Staphysagria always goes into a state of suppressed emotions because of her cowardiceness. This cowardiceness, because bringing up is very bad. Bringing up of Staphysagria is very dominated. So whenever a person is very much dominated, you cannot find a person who is dominated will be always aggressive out in the society. No. If you are dominating your child, this child will be very much suppressive, submissive. Hello sir, like this. Understand? This is a rule. Not a rule. This is not a law, but it is my theory. You can take it or you leave it. But this is a fact of Staphysagria. This Staphysagria is the beautiful remedy for styes. Styes, if you look through the third eye of prescription, the psychodynamics of stye, I had put it in my words that stye is an inflamed swelling at the edge of the eyelid. What is this swelling all about? Why it is swelling? This swelling, if you try to touch it, it is hot, inflamed, red. Second year homeopathy students, in the pathology chapter, inflammation, you need to know what is calor, you know what is rubor, you should know what is inflammation all about, the pathological conditions, how it happens, and what is this stye, what is this inflammation, the external part of this eyelid. Why? What happens? Suppressed anger. From whom? From the ones who are very close by, who are very nearby, जो उनके आंखों के सामने होते हैं. ऐसे साला दिखा. This stye. Wherein Staphysagria is the best. And this is how we understand Staphysagria. With the mind, body and the soul axis. So, in shorts, me and Krish had just given a small glimpse of Staphysagria. This is for all my viewers to understand Staphysagria. No, this is not a detailed explanation of Staphysagria. This is just a glimpse of Staphysagria. But you need to understand the mind, body and the physical. You need to understand the mind, body and the vital force axis of Staphysagria. So saying so, I hope you loved this video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I'll be coming up. I have promised and I'll do it. But I'm not in the rubric unreliable in promises. जैसे मैंने लास्ट 2 साल में बहुत आपको प्रॉमिस किया और बीच में नहीं आया, लेकिन मैं इस साल तो मैंने डिसाइड करके रखा है हफ्ते में एक वीडियो तो बनेगा. सो सब्सक्राइब करो, तुरंत आपको समझ में आएगा. ठीक है. सो थैंक यू ऑल एंड लव यू ऑल.